Hey, it's Jeff. Welcome back to another video. Mother kindly sent me their PlantSpectrum 32 grow bulb to try out, so I thought I'd show you what's in the box, set it up quickly, and then show you where I'm going to be placing it. The plan is to place it near my plants on planks, so I'll set it up, show you what it looks like, and my thoughts on that. Plus, I also want to pot up a couple of my Syngoniums on planks as well, so let's get into it. I've never really had any interest in trialing a product after a company reaches out, but when I did a little bit of research about this Mother brand, I was pretty impressed with their website, and so far with their packaging, I'm happy I decided to give this grow light a little bit of a review. I'm definitely not an expert with grow lights, so I'm excited to see how my plants respond to this one. Okay, so right off the hop, you can see that it's packaged nicely. It's got this little QR code which you can scan, and it says, congratulations, you are now the owner of the most sustainable full spectrum grow light. Okay. Okay, so it comes with, obviously, the grow light LED bar in this. It's an aluminum casing or housing. It has this little channel here, and I'll show you the different orientations of how you can set this up. There are a number of different ways that you can utilize this light, everywhere from like a stand to a hanging grow light. But first off, just holding this product, it's got a super high quality feel. It's not cheap plastic or anything like that. It feels very durable. Let's see what's in the rest of the packaging here. So it comes with obviously your power cord, and this I believe is the little floor plate. This feels like all the hardware. Comes with different power adapters for whichever country that you are in. Obviously I'm in North America, so I'll be using the North American plug. Okay, so I believe that just snaps in like that, and you are good to go. Here are the rest of the plugins. Looks like some European ones. Not too sure what these other ones are, but if you recognize these, they are in the box. So I just took this apart quickly. It's just got the 3 bolts, and just to show you that these little pieces just slide into the back of the housing. If I can see what I'm doing here. Just like that. There is 2 of them. So now you can use this as a hanging light if you so choose, and then just put the screws back in the cap. While I have it open like this as well, there's a couple reasons why I decided to try this light. One, for not only the aesthetics of it, like it's a very attractive, sleek looking grow light, but for the fact that this is, like they market, it is a sustainable product. Once the LED strip burns out or melts, like some products do if it's not properly cooled, it actually has a removable LED strip which you can replace. You can go to their website and replace it, so you don't have to throw the entire product out. You can just replace the LED lights and you're good to go again. Now I'm going to be adding the standing floor plate. Comes with a screw and an Allen wrench needed to secure it to the bottom here. Not only does it come with these hanging brackets, which you can use string or those zip ties like I said, but if you go to their website, they have a couple other accessories like a wall mount plate, or if you wanted to mount it to the bottom of a shelf or to a wall itself, they got those. And if you want it on like a plant table, but you want it a little bit higher, they have some, I guess, legs or supports that you can screw in to the side that allows this light to remain its horizontal position. So if you want any of those, go check it out. But otherwise, I'm just going to secure this to the bottom now. Okay, so the install was as expected, super easy. I'm just going to take the light out of the box. I think it looks super sleek. So this is why I purchased it in the first place. Get out of here. Is the aesthetics, or the way it looks. It looks very modern, looks very sleek, and yeah, I'm looking forward to giving this a try. Okay, so it's got the little power cord at the bottom, comes with the power adapter, but it also comes with another accessory, this light switch, so obviously on and off. But I'm not going to be using this because I'm going to be setting my lights, or I have my lights on a timer, so I will be just adding it to the power timer switch. I run my grow lights, I guess I should not be in the way of the light there, but I run my grow lights for about 14 hours a day. They're all on timers, and obviously when the time is up, they all shut off and I don't have to worry about anything. So I am going to be setting this up on the timer system as well, just so I don't have to worry about it. And yeah, let's set this up and I'll show you where I'm going to be placing it with the planks here and see how it looks when... Actually, I'm going to turn it on here first. Let's give it a try. Just for the purpose of this video, I am using the on and off switch, so let's turn it on and see what it looks like. That is a bright light. I will leave all the specs for this grow light down in the description. I'll leave a link to their website. You can go check it out and do some research for yourself. A couple of the things that I like about this is that this is like a white natural light, and it's not like these other ones that are a little bit more on the yellow side, or we've all seen the ones that are like a little more reddish, or they have that pinkish tone. I like this one because it emits that white natural light. Another important thing to note is that this is waterproof as well, so if you have a very high humid area, this grow light will be completely safe for operation in those high humidity environments. I'm not saying go put it in your shower or anything like that, but just to know that this is made to withstand that higher humidity. So like I said, I plan on placing this with my plants on planks, but another option was to mount it on the bottom of my plant shelf here, just so a lot of my plants on the floor could get that natural light as well. I use, or I'll show you, all of these like industrial style clamp lights, and although like they work really well, I don't like the look of them. So this is a much better option if you're looking for more of a stylish plant light. If you've never seen my basement plant workshop area, I'll just give you a quick little tour. So here's my plant table, got a plant shelf up there, and then I have a bunch of plants on the floor. And this table here. So here is my plants on planks. I want all these plants to grow up into those large massive leaves. I have a bunch of pothos down there, as well as a philodendron silver sword, birkin, and some other plants. So it is all growing just from that one utility light, but I want to show quickly here. When I turn this light on, it's crazy. Watch this. Look how bright that is. I'm gonna shut this one off. Look how bright that is. That is absolutely amazing. This is exactly what my plants needed. Look at this, it's crazy. This is off, let's turn it on. That is amazing. I am blown away by how bright it lights up this area. Okay, so 100% I am completely satisfied with this grow light, and I want some more now. Okay. Just gonna do a zoomed out view of what the area looks like. Wow, that is crazy. Okay, I think my plants are gonna do just fine with this grow light. Even if you put it like off to the side, something like that, I think it will do really, really well. I am super impressed with this grow light. So I have a couple of syngoniums that I want to place on planks as well, like this Chiapense that is getting quite large. I want it to continue to grow upright on these planks. I am removing one of my golden pothos, as this one is just really slow growing. So I'm going to be using this plank, taking it out of my little plant area, and then just adding these syngoniums in. I've been planting these, I believe they're pine planks, right in the soil. And one of the things that people often say is they are worried about the wood rotting. So I'm going to take it out, show you what it looks like. But you can also add the plank just on the back or like outside of the pot as well. So I did bring some zip ties in, but I'm going to see if I can secure it to the back of the pot. Just try that as well. But this plank I'm going to take out, and I've been watering it quite often, and you can see it's not rotting. So it's probably been in here for at least a month, maybe two, maybe a month. And there's no rot or anything on this. So I'm not concerned about the wood rotting, I guess in the short to long term. The plant will probably outgrow the pot before the plank starts to rot. So I'm gonna reuse this one for my Chiapense, and then I'm going to add a plank on the outside of the pot for this Syngonium frosted heart. I'm just going to loosen up this soil here first. I'm going to be removing the plant entirely from the pot because I want to place the plank inside the pot, but I also want to look at the roots as well. So I'm just going around, just loosening up the soil, just making sure there's no roots or anything that are adhering to the side of the pot, because I don't want any root damage or I want to try and minimize the damage if possible. Okay, so that comes out nice. I'll let the soil fall away. I will be reusing this soil as there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm going to be placing the plank at the back of the pot and then positioning the plant hopefully as close to the plank as I can. Okay, so you can see the plank actually takes quite a bit of room in the pot. So if it doesn't fit in this one, I might upsize it. Actually, I'm going to upsize it right now so that the roots have a chance to expand. Okay, I went one pot size larger, so you can see this is probably a 4-inch, this one is a 6-inch. Now I'm going to, add the plank in the bottom like that. And try and do this, just gonna move the camera in just a little bit closer. So I'm gonna hold the plank with one hand, and I want the plant to sit right in the bottom like that, as close to the plank as possible. So I'm gonna hold it, almost secure it like that. I'm not gonna squish it, but I just want to keep it in place. Oh no, I can't reach my little cup. Okay, so I'm gonna be reusing some of the old soil as well as adding in some of a new mixture. It's more of like an aroid mix, so I got some orchid bark, some charcoal, perlite, as well as some tropical plant soil. It just provides a little bit more of an airy mixture. I'm gonna add that to the front, and I'm gonna use the old stuff for the back. I want this plank to remain stable. So I'm gonna pack it down at the back as much as I can. And I'll keep the chunky stuff in the front. Just making sure it stands straight up. Okay, my main focus right now is to pack it down on the sides and the back because I don't want this plank moving. There, that's better. The plant is positioned nicely in the center of the plank. I'm just going to use my pencil just to poke down the soil just around the roots, filling any air gaps, just making sure that this remains stable, and that looks pretty darn good. I'm excited to see this one grow these large leaves. Look at this beautiful leaf. This dusting is actually from my humidifier. I just used tap water, which I probably shouldn't, so this is probably some sort of like calcium, or hopefully it's not salt, but I'll have to clean these leaves off. But this is what this is the newest leaf, and look at how gorgeous it is. It's almost the size of my hand. So as it continues to grow up, it's gonna get leaves on each side. It's gonna go up the plank and hopefully gets larger leaves. Now for the frosted heart, like I said, I'm going to be adding the plank on the back. I don't even have the right size zip ties. You can see how unprepared I am for my videos, but I'm just going to use 2 of them for now, just kind of latched on together, and hopefully, see, that's not even going to be enough. Okay, I gotta go to the store and get some new zip ties, but in the meantime, I'm just going to improvise right now, just with this, just to show you how I'm going to set this up. Again, it'd be nice to have an extra pair of hands, so I'm just going to wrap it around the back. Okay, that's not going to work because it's completely going to fall over. So I'm just going to get my size right here first, and then I'll add the plank at the back and just tighten it up as we go. Something like this. This went much smoother in my head. Again, I've never done this before, so this will be a trial. So I'm going to keep it at the top of the pot here and just kind of cinch that up a bit, just so that it remains stable-ish. Okay, so that's actually okay. There's a little gap, which I'll show you here. Right here. I gotta find something to put in there so that it doesn't completely collapse. So something like that. Here is the finished product, and I actually just stuffed a little marker cap in the back of the pot just so it could fill that gap. I have it secured. I never said this would be the prettiest thing. Like I said, I've never done anything like this, but if you don't want the plank in the pot, this is an option for you to do. Obviously you can do it however you want, make something a little bit different, but I'm gonna try this. And as the plant grows up, then I'm just going to, oh, it's getting a new leaf right there. I'm going to push this more towards the plank, and then I'll secure it with some tape or some string, and that way these leaves can grow larger and up the plank here as well. So it ain't the prettiest, it'll do. We'll see how it does in the long term. I'll probably have to repot this at some point, as this is a fairly small pot. No roots are coming out the bottom, but the cool thing about this setup is how secure it is now. So just lifting it up, it ain't going anywhere. Okay, here is the final setup with the Mother Grow Light, the frosted hearts right there, the Syngonium Chiapense. Look at these leaves. They are absolutely stunning. I just cleaned them up. Got neon pothos, got a marble queen, got a golden Hawaiian, my Chiapense, philodendron silver sword, got another golden pothos, my frosted heart, and my Cebu blue, all on the little plants on planks. This will be my long-term project. Mainly for this year, I want to grow these plants up on these planks, get large, massive leaves. I just bought this cool 1 gallon spray water bottle, and I'm just going to water my plants with ease now. These guys have been watered, I think. So I'm just going to wet the plank like this so that it trains or coaxes the aerial roots to latch onto. I'm just going to give my Chiapense a little bit of water here as well. These guys I think have all been watered, so I'm just going to wet the plank, and that is it. So I think that's going to be pretty much it for this video. If you have any comments or questions, please leave it down in the comment section. Let me know what you thought of this video. Let me know what you think of the Mother Grow Light as well. Thanks again for watching. Take care, everyone. Bye.